Welcome back to Hot Take Sports, episode 117. Ignore the voice crack. Brady, you said you wanted to start us off.
I want to go last in the circle.
Then, okay. So,
nope, you're going first. Who cares? How are you doing, Brady?
How's Matthew doing? Matthew is doing freaking wonderful because
Brady, how are you?
Shut up.
Brady's going last on purpose.
We do this every episode.
I
We really do.
Great.
Every time somebody's like, anyways, next. Semester's over. Didn't fail. All A's and B's. We're happy. We're hyped.
W.
We're ready for Christmas vacation and sleep. Clayton. How are you?
We're doing all right. Had a good push day today. One major exam left, which is good. And I did the math today and I discovered I literally cannot fail this class. So that's reassuring.
Don't show up for
And
the
I
final,
need-
babe. Oh,
I need like an 80 out of 200 or an 80 out of 240 to walk away with a B. So
we take those.
yeah, we're
You,
good.
you can
It's a
literally fail and get a B. What a guy.
Yeah, I could not take this exam. No, I could not take this exam and get a C.
That might be worth. No, I'm just kidding.
Cubs.
But overall, we're good. One more big day, and then I just have to show up and talk to Tafiq for an hour on Friday, and then we're good.
Ooh.
To who?
Tafiq.
All right, Isaac.
Got a new phone this week. Finals are done.
New kicks too. Look at
These are a
you.
couple weeks old. I just
Well, I haven't seen it.
Let me see it. Oh, there you go.
Just shows the sole of the shoe. He goes, "You like my shoes?"
I could see the side a
It
little
has
bit.
Brady written on the bottom. Oh.
own your
they're
son.
Curry's,
No, I-
so I got them for 50% off at outlets. So
There you go.
Curry's the only other person that has his own brand other than Jordan, right? Because even all of LeBron stuff still has the Nike swoosh on it.
yeah,
But like those don't even have an Under Armour logo. Those are just straight
Yeah, they
Curry
do.
brand.
it's small on the back.
Oh, they do.
Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah.
It might just be Jordan.
It's still just Jordan. It's like he's the
Richard.
GOAT or something. It's crazy.
I'm all right. Wrapping up Hell Week. Got a couple of exams next week, and then I'm officially a college graduate. So there's that. But now,
No, we're not. All right. Yeah, fake college. I get it. Never mind.
I was gonna say, we'll clap once he finishes. There's still work to be. There's still
before
work
we dive into the program,
Have you seen his college? There's no work to be done. Bro hasn't been to Spanish class in like 2 weeks, and it's not even his problem. It's the professor. She's like, we don't really need it. Like, okay.
Imagine, bro.
I was there Monday. Close enough.
Tafiq made me show up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this semester. Did I go every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? No. But we still made it work.
Now, before we dive in too far,
So let's start with the MLB this week.
Alright.
I'm thinking
I like that idea.
my soapbox. I've made some outlandish claims on this podcast many a times. And I will
Really?
be owning a Sam Howell jersey in the near future.
Yes, you will.
Sadly.
What color are you gonna get?
I haven't decided yet.
Get the
I think I get the blackout
Black-
one.
get the
That's
black
the coolest one.
Black one's
I think
the
I'm going
best.
with the black.
Anyway, continue.
The New England Patriots are tanking for Caleb, Tua, Zion, whoever you want to tank for. They benched Michael McCorkle Jones 4 times. We have played Bailey Zappi now, and he's now back in the starting role.
It was significantly better. In case you guys were wondering.
False. Bailey Zappi's garbage.
They're both garbage, Brady. Neither one of them can put points on the board.
Today is. Bailey Zappi didn't put any points on the board last week. We'll get there.
That was Ramondre's fault.
That's
Yeah.
facts.
Actually, Ramondre has our only points in the last 2 weeks.
Well,
Anyway.
if he wouldn't get hurt, he would score more.
Anyway.
Talk faster.
Today is Wednesday, December 6th. Yeah.
Still.
Yes.
Tomorrow we will get to watch Bailey Zappi versus Mitchell Trubisky on national
Let's
television.
go. So
I'm
hyped
gonna-
for that game. It's gonna be
Now,
I'll be playing Fortnite.
earlier this week, Isaac sent a post from Barstool Sports in the group chat. And it was a picture of a Patriots fan wearing a bag over his head.
First time.
As a motion of
He's a tie.
solidarity,
first time.
I will join my fellow Patriots fans with a bag ceremony.
Listen to all of that in 1.5 speed. That took forever. Yay! That we can play for.
Bro, you forgot to cut eye holes, man.
I don't want. I don't want to have to see my team play football anymore. So no eye-holes.
Cry about it. You guys doubled our win total that we got
Here
in
it
2
goes.
seasons.
Here it goes.
You're getting no sympathy here.
Hey, I know you can't see, but move your foot forward. You're standing on my cord. Thank you.
Mobby.
You're good.
But yeah,
Should be good. You can.
movement of
You don't.
solidarity with my fellow Pats fans as we tank for Maserati Marv.
Maserati.
You know Belichick's going to trade back, right?
Well, I hope so.
I hope we trade Belichick.
Hey, either put it on or take it off. You're making sounds into the mic.
I know, I'm taking it off so that way I can actually talk. But now it's been done.
In,
I do
Now we have
appreciate
a
the
title.
gesture.
in happier news, the Guardians got the #1 pick overall.
Yeah, you can see him in 6 years.
I know.
No one.
Congrats.
That's kind of where I'm at. I
No
did
one's gonna
throw
have
on my
any
J
clue
Ram
what this
jersey today, my T-shirt jersey.
Yes, sir.
Threw on a classic just to celebrate a little bit. Sometimes you got to celebrate the little things in Cleveland, but you know, it doesn't matter, and that hurts. We're not going to
Yeah.
see the guy for 45 years anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's the first time in franchise history that we've gotten to the #1 pick.
I know, with a less than 2% chance to do it. Well, the Nationals got it, right? And then they were ineligible for a top 6 pick, and then we got it. Is that how it worked?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the new CBA, something about revenue sharing teams aren't allowed to have like a top 3 pick back-to-back years.
That's wild.
That's
Yeah.
the dumbest thing I've
It
ever
is
heard before.
hilarious.
Whatever.
But what's
B's
even,
got a lot of useless rules.
but to tack on to the Guardians getting the #1 pick, the Reds got the #2 pick, and they had a 0.9% chance at the #1 pick.
Yeah.
So the Guardians and Reds have the top 2 picks in the upcoming draft. It's going to be a wild time for Ohio.
Indeed.
It'll be a wild July weekend, that's for sure.
And Matt, I believe you have some MLB news about the Cardinals.
I do. Yes, Yadier Molina is back in the front office as the special advisor to the president of baseball operations or something like that. I don't know, some title specifically made for him.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
the same. That's
They
what
made
they
him a
do
job.
when you're around for a while and they want to give you a job so they don't feel bad.
Well, I don't know about so they don't feel bad, but
Yeah, so they don't feel
we
bad.
need somebody who will actually lead our team, and Mo sucks. So hopefully he steals his job here in a few years, and then we'll all be happy.
Or he could steal my Mole's job next year after they fire him.
They're not going to fire him.
Listen, I'm just trying to help you out.
They're not going to fire him.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah,
Matt, way to be a realistic sports fan. I'm proud of you.
hey, sometimes you got to know your losses. I've been a fan of bad teams before. Don't worry, I know generally how it works.
Oh, I know you know how it works.
But Brady's a Kraken fan right now.
Mid.
He's a Jazz fan. Bad Patriots fan.
Worse.
Trash. Horse.
You got anything
That's
else?
a good
You're a
response.
Crew fan.
That's true.
Hey,
The
go
battle
Crew,
for Black
baby.
and
Go
gold is
Crew.
on Saturday, baby.
Woo!
Put Larry Market on the Patriots.
Crew are winning
Congrats.
3-2, just so you guys know.
3-2? No,
Yeah.
3-0.
2-0.
We're not
Say no
stopping
like a
Carlos
man.
Vela in transition with Ilya.
We don't have to stop him as long as
We're just gonna score more goals than them. Won't matter. We are
All
the
we got to
big-
do is send some useless guy in there to take out his knees in the first 5 minutes, and we're
Kevin Molino.
No, because Kevin Molino will try to take out his knees and blow his own knee out.
That's like a win-win.
That would be
That's a
such
win-win.
an L, dude.
Send him out in retirement, I guess.
How old is he?
I don't know, but he's torn 3 ACLs.
Oh God,
32.
you got to give up on the dream, then, man.
3 ACLs is crazy.
But the Eastern Finals game was an excellent soccer game. The Crew walked away with a 3-2 W over FC Cincinnati last Saturday.
Hell is real.
33. Yeah, what a crazy game.
That was probably the best game I've watched in a while.
Yeah, it was, I mean, just absolutely nuts. And we had opportunities in that first half too, which was the
Yeah.
crazy part. It's not like we were just getting dominated fully. Cujo had one that got saved by the head of a defender,
Mhm.
and I think a diving save from Cincinnati's keeper.
Yeah.
But they just finished their chances, and we looked bad defensively.
Then second half came around.
And we finally brought on Christian freaking Ramirez. And look at that.
In
We scored.
Diego, no.
You can do it.
Sir.
We brought on.
I believe.
His name starts with a J. He's a king. His first name.
I know.
No, apparently you don't know. That's all the hints you need.
I'm drawing a
Mort and King.
Crosser.
Ju-
That's the-
No.
King Julian.
There you go. Julian Gressel. Anyway.
Did Phil play? I don't remember.
No.
No.
You think they let him?
That's probably
Phil
the best.
flew on the field and was jumping into Patrick Schulte's arms, though.
Yep.
He was one of
Good.
the first people on the screen when they threw up the Columbus Crew Eastern Conference Championship banner. It was Phil Quinton jumping on Patrick Schulte. I was like, comes full circle.
So like,
Hey man, we watched his first career goal live and in person.
I still bring up to this day every time the Crew gets a corner kick. I go, we suck at corner kicks, but Phil Quinton scored one this year. That's our guy.
It's hard to believe that was the same season, man. That was
Oh, it feels like forever
19
ago.
months
It's
ago.
it's a completely different team too.
Yeah.
yeah. So overall, what do you guys think of the job that Nancy has done? The guy
He's
who
done.
looks like he shops at the dollar store. Like
It really does.
He's
I look at him, it's like, bro, did you like rob a homeless guy before you showed up here and that's what you wore? Like
hey man,
in a
he,
sense, yeah.
He looks a little scruffy sometimes.
he
but
can wear whatever he wants as long as he finishes the job.
as long as we keep winning.
I mean,
Don't park the bus.
I had no expectations coming into the season. I didn't expect us to even make the playoffs. So the fact that we're in the championship game is more than enough. But we literally didn't have a roster to start the season.
No.
We have basically no players signed. And he just threw a roster together
We
with
had-
half of Crew 2's team from last year. And then by the trade deadline, sort of kind of formed his own team. Brought in Rudy Camacho, brought in Julian Gressel.
Diego
Yeah,
Rossi.
brought in.
Ross
Yevon
Shaberko.
Shaberko.
Oh yeah, Shaberko.
Yeah, and brought in Diego Rossi. And then all of a sudden, it was Nancy's team, and they just took off from there.
But he had two players coming in. One left. One stayed.
Yeah, we had Lucas, and we had Cucho,
Cucho.
and we had Jonathan Mensah, and we traded him away a week before training camp started. The
Yeah.
captain of like 3 years. It was like,
And then we were down to two guys, basically.
Basically.
You don't need Menso when you got Nagby and Yayaboa filling in.
for our 6'3" center back,
Yeah,
put the bag back on.
I'm in the leadership role, but yeah, that too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. Half of that's fair.
yeah.
Donovan
Y'all
Knapp is
really
a
doesn't
goat.
do much.
I don't know how he played 120 minutes.
Mm.
Dude was in shambles. Every time he got touched, he just crumpled. I was like, "Oh, you poor old man."
Nah, he's going out on top. If we win, he
I hope
retires.
so.
Heard it here first.
He's won everywhere he's gone.
Good. Finish the job.
Yep.
Finish the job.
One more
Retire
game.
on
He's
top.
just got to do it one more game. That's all. That's all.
One more time.
So like, surely Lucas will be the match igniter Saturday, right?
If you can get him a flight from Saudi Arabia, sure.
Oh, I can.
He's
but
still
the
in
crew
season.
might.
I mean,
Ah,
I don't know if he can get a Saturday off. I don't know how the times line up or anything. I've
I
heard.
literally don't know anything about their league.
Yeah, I have no clue.
But I
I've
explained to my
heard-
dad today how that league offering Mbappe $1 billion for a season was like the Shanghai Sharks offering LeBron $1 billion to go play for them for a season.
Yeah, pretty much.
Same concept.
The only difference is almost everyone makes that much money in Saudi Arabia, and LeBron would be the only person doing that in China. So,
Yeah.
No, they're not making $1 billion, but they're making crazy amounts.
Well, when you sit on the world's largest oil reserve, you can do stuff like that.
Oh, I suppose. Who have I seen as match igniters? Lucas Celerayon was one that people talked about. Josh Williams, I've seen multiple times. Who's just kind of basically a player coach for us right now. Who's another one? There's one other good one. Let me see if I can find it. Somebody talk.
sports.
Great job,
Here we
Isaac.
go. Sports. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Christian Ramirez's new son, Cash.
Facts. Deal. Best one
Oh.
yet.
I don't know if you guys saw the clip, but after the Eastern Conference Championship game, Christian took the tape off his wrist.
and had the brace. Sorry.
No, you got it.
Nope. Sorry.
Isaac, no, you interrupted him. Finish it.
No, finish the story.
Finish it.
He had the bracelet at the hospital on
Yes.
his wrist.
Thank you.
Sorry. I got excited.
Lame.
Really?
Brady's out here sitting on his phone during the story. It doesn't matter anyway.
He just crapped on you and you already paid attention.
No. Was that you talking about? He said something about me being on my phone. Well, actually, probably something that pertains to him.
What pertains to him?
So Connor Bazelak put out his official statement that he will forego declaring for the NFL draft and use his final year of eligibility to win BG a MAC championship. Thoughts?
The funny part is he thought that he was going to get drafted at the NFL draft. That's the I saw that a little bit ago. That's the
He's
funniest
for
part.
going to the NFL draft. You play for Bowling Green State University.
Sorry, man.
crazy.
It's
That's save that. That goes to the meme Hall of Fame.
But and then he was like, and we're gonna win a MAC championship. He's also looking forward to beating Minnesota in the Quick Lane Bowl.
Beat Toledo once.
So
yeah, facts.
no, he didn't.
I said beats Toledo.
Oh,
not he beat Toledo.
Okay, I think that he beat. I was like, no, that was Matt McFreeze.
That's a request.
No, wrong, Brady. Offensive superstar Matt McDonald. Put some respect on his name.
Matt McMuffin.
No, that's just uncreative of you. Offensive superstar Matt McDonald.
Matt McDouble.
What
Nope.
he said.
Keep going. List off the entire menu. Nah, you can do it. Never mind.
Nah.
So anyway,
Brady could do it.
the Crew is actually the betting favorite for the Cup, and I'm very happy.
Well, they're
Should
at
we-
home. That's a big deal.
Yeah, for sure. Being in front of our supporters. And I can't imagine there's a lot of LA fans in Ohio. I mean, obviously they're still going to get tickets. But did you guys hear the whole fiasco with tickets for
Ticket
this
gate.
game?
Yeah.
Somebody leaked the sponsor code for the game. The sponsor code was supposed to go out like 8, 9, 10 in the morning, something like that. And somebody leaked it on Reddit. And they weren't verifying who was using the code. They just, if you put the code in, okay, you're good. Go get your tickets. So anybody just who happened to be on Reddit at the time was able to get the code, log in, get tickets. So then a bunch of bots picked them up and were reselling them for like 5 times the amount. It was crazy. But they did get it figured out and fixed. And it sounds like all is okay. So good for the Crew and MLS for actually getting it figured out. But what an awful start.
That's not a look that you want to have going into a championship game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, this wouldn't have happened if it was anywhere but Ohio. And it was like, well, that's not true because it's just how MLS decided to do it through Ticketmaster. So, I mean, this is how they chose to do it. It was going to be messed up no matter where they
They
went.
should have known because Ticketmaster sucks. Because you use Tony HTS and security.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
So, anyways, I will not be going to the game. I don't think I know anybody that's is Tony going to the game?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Tony said he's going to the game.
Ryan Botcher's going to the game though.
Really?
Yeah.
What a guy.
I don't know. Posted on Facebook that he's going.
Sick. I wish I could go. We'll be watching it though. I'll be with my parents.
Yeah.
I'll be
For
at
sure.
work watching it because it starts at like 3.
I will
Yeah, it's
be
like
at
a 4:00 game.
I will be at home
I'll
at
be at
your watching it.
I will be at your parents' place, Matt. Don't you worry about it.
Be my guest. You can call off work for a day. You can come watch it.
Sounds like it.
I was talking to you.
I know you were
You
talking
said
to me.
you're working from home.
Yeah. So I have to be here for it.
Beware.
Yeah.
Doing what?
No,
I have to have all my editing stuff here.
What editing stuff do you have here that you can't move to my parents' house?
Graphics,
What graphics? What do you mean?
like for social media.
Why are you whispering? What do you mean? What graphics from social media do you have that are in this house that you can't move with you?
On my PC.
you can move your PC.
Yeah, that wouldn't take a lot of effort. That's like 2 chords.
Yeah, but
No, it's okay. We don't want you there.
I said I
anyways.
don't want to.
We can go
my,
on to.
I don't want to take
something
my
else.
massive.
We only want real
Your
sports
parents'
fans there
house.
anyway.
It's like the same size as a PlayStation.
Basically.
Bigger than PlayStation.
It's not. It can't weigh that much.
It's
bigger.
not that much bigger, Brady.
That PS5 is a beast. It can't be that much bigger.
Mine's starting to sound a little rough. Starting to go.
Can you give that to me? Okay.
I will be at
That's the
I just
sickness
assumed that was
noise.
you from across the house, but all right.
Nah, that was my PS5.
No,
I was
thanks, guys.
I was
All
making
right.
complimentary noises. It's fine.
Okay.
I will be at work with my computer watching the game.
Boo. Work's
Lame.
not that important. You don't need money.
Fact.
That being said, I'm excited for January. I actually get to go to work. I actually have income.
And we can
What job are you going back to?
I'm working at Grove twice a week.
Oh, nice.
He's actually becoming a sports betting analyst.
Nah, that's basically me already, anyways.
What's your lock for the night?
Don't worry about it.
Anthony Edwards over 26 points.
Not 26. He's coming off a hip injury.
Anthony Edwards
over
fouling
9
out.
points.
That's my lock.
What was that?
Anthony Edwards fouling out. That's my lock.
No.
I wouldn't put money on that.
I don't know if he's ever fouled out, to be honest. I'm sure he
In
has.
that Cavs game, he was really going after DG, dirty player.
All right. So
Anyway, back to sports. So
what sport do we want to move to?
let's jump into the NFL.
All
All right, cool. I got nothing.
Shocker.
Jordan Love's good.
Eh.
Yeah,
Derek
failed
Carr's
these
not.
tests.
also what he said.
The Lions almost clinched a playoff spot.
Joe Flacco's
you would-
not good.
How did they almost clinch a playoff spot?
Division.
They don't have a scenario for this week. There's only 3 teams that can clinch playoff spots this week, and the Lions are
I
one of
said
them.
almost.
Yeah.
They almost did, as in like they didn't do something that would have clinched them a spot, or they did something that got them closer to clinching a
Yeah,
spot.
they won against the Saints.
Okay, so what are they? 9-3?
Yeah.
9-3.
8-3? Okay, that's fair.
9-3.
How many games is that? 5 games left?
Yep.
They got time. They can still blow it.
Yep.
There's still a way for the Patriots to make it.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
No,
keep your hopes down.
I would rather lose out than make the playoffs.
No, actually, keep your hopes up. I want to see them win out, so that way you guys just end up mid.
No.
I want
Please,
them.
no.
I want the Patriots to beat the Steelers.
Nah,
I don't. I need Bailey Zappi to throw 4 interceptions on national television.
that might be the only time I'd cheer for the Patriots.
I need TJ Watt.
Yeah, I need the Pats to win that game.
I need TJ Watt to do what Khalil Mack did earlier this year and have 6 sacks. I need people to realize on national television that Bailey Zappi is not the answer either. And that we're going to have what's his nuts Giuseppe, who returned kicks at Browns training camp like 5 years ago as our quarterback next year.
We had this conversation on the way home from lifting today.
Giuseppe. Yeah.
Okay. But Bailey Zappi's gonna go 20 for 30 for 300 yards and 3 total touchdowns on Thursday Night Football.
That was Matt's prediction. Mine was not even remotely close to that.
And the whole world is gonna see that Bailey Zappi's actually him.
I hope so, dude.
Horrible.
Wouldn't it be
One,
so
we
funny?
need the Steelers to lose so that way the Browns have a chance. And
You guys want to
2,
make the playoffs though.
what?
What do you mean?
You guys actually want to make the playoffs though?
We don't have a first round pick. We might as well.
This is Joe Flacco's road to making the Hall of Fame.
Oh, relax, Sparky. Holy crap.
Hey man, he's an MVP.
I was gonna say he already has 1 ring. He comes in at 38 years old, wins the Browns their first ring, and gets
If
his
Joe
second
Flacco
Hall of
wins
Fame.
us the Super Bowl while we paid Deshaun Watson $230 million, that might be it for me.
The scenes would go.
I would buy a Joe Flacco
crazy.
jersey.
I would get a Joe Flacco tattoo if he did that.
Yeah, I'd get the Browns helmet somewhere. We'll talk
But
about it.
there's Joe Flacco really didn't look that bad until like 5 minutes left in the game,
Yeah.
which is fine. I get it.
His clutch
I
jeans
wasn't
don't fit
surprised
him.
that we lost.
Sorry, that one.
It is what it is. Our defense is banged up. Our offense is banged up. The only positive is Denzel Ward returned to practice today, which is good. But
And Myles Garrett lost his head. Well, not
Myles
exactly.
Garrett lost his
Lost his
helmet.
but-
Yeah. Myles Garrett
was
lost his
fine.
helmet. Amari Cooper's dead.
He's just sitting there.
Um,
He's like, I didn't touch him, I swear. Just a helmet just sitting there. Good memes.
But yeah, the one positive from, even though my fantasy team has Trevor Lawrence at quarterback, the one positive of him going out with an injury is that I'm going to the Browns game this weekend and we're playing the Jaguars. So
And the one positive is that you had DK Metcalf, so you won on Thursday night. It literally didn't matter.
Dude, watching like Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp keep scoring was making me so angry.
You still beat me by
my
30.
What? Yeah, whatever. Watching him break off a 77-yarder in the first quarter. I was so mad, dude.
Yeah, I did really good to get my hopes up.
Like, that put up 176 points and still found a way to lose.
Yeah, that's just been
What?
your
That's
whole
good for you,
season.
buddy.
I know.
That'll build your discipline as a sports fan.
It'll be fine. I'll finish as the 9th seed. I'll dominate the toilet bowl. Single digit.
Anyway, playoff teams. How are we feeling?
Good. I'm in it for the first time.
Mid. I just want to get out the first
The
round.
first time you've made it?
Yep, first time made it to the playoffs.
Well, that explains everything.
Oh
Yeah, you guys flip spots.
Yeah, it was bound to happen eventually.
The top, I was looking at our league, and the top, me and Daniel are the top 2 teams, which is really funny because we have 2 completely different approaches to fantasy football.
I get my weapons.
Daniel's like monitoring every single free agent like every week. He has like what, the 2nd or 3rd most transactions in our league?
Yeah,
Third,
behind those two.
He's getting really close to me. Isaac crossed over 100 the other day. I think I'm at 98. I think Daniel's at 95.
Bro.
So yeah, a lot of transactions. I think I've probably made the least.
I'm not making it. No,
Who's made the
probably
Oh,
Patrick.
Patrick's made
Patrick doesn't count.
like 3.
Patrick
So
doesn't.
I've made the least, more than.
Well, here I can tell
Shut up.
you.
Yeah. But I just thought that was kind of funny. We have 2 completely different philosophies to fantasy football.
Just
And
ride the team.
yeah. I drafted good. I haven't made very many trades. The only trade that I was kind of skeptical about was trading away that doofus from the Chargers, Allen, for DK Metcalf, but DK won it for me last week.
Say,
So
it worked out for you last week.
it really did, man. So
I traded Keenan Allen for Jefferson.
Daniel keeps bringing up. So he probably brought up. He's going to hear this on the podcast too, and that's fine because I'll still give him crap for it. He
Good.
probably brought up like 2 or 3 different times just while we were in South Carolina for vacation. That everybody kept trading Isaac players, and now his team's really good. I'm like, dog, you traded him Justin Jefferson, who's like a top 3 receiver in the league, arguably top 1 receiver in the league.
he came into the season number 1, that's for sure.
And he
the
goes,
way everybody was talking
but Justin
about
Jefferson's been hurt. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So Keenan Allen has been productive for you in time. So you looked at it at the time that you made the trade and said, yeah, this is helpful for me. Not thinking about how, holy crap, 6 weeks down the line, it's going to make Isaac even better. And that's what everyone else did too. And said, oh, yeah, this trade helps me out a little bit now. And it just stacked Isaac's team up.
That's what I did when I was looking at that trade.
And everybody just kept handing Isaac players, and eventually his team was really good. Now it's going to be really funny if Daniel beats Isaac in the championship because he's going to turn around and just throw crap in my face. He's like, yeah, who is the better receiver now? And I'll be like, all right, you win.
Daniel's had the most points each of the last 2 weeks, and he's the number 1 seed now. Because that was who I lost to. Daniel was the only person that outscored me. Because even Leo put up 174, and I still outscored him. But Daniel put up 180.
Yeah, I've been the 1 seed basically every week since week 1 until this week, and now I'm the 5 seed.
All right, so I did find the roster totals. So Isaac leads the league with 102.
Congratulations.
I have made 97.
My team's good.
You're right.
I'm done making roster moves because I have the roster.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're out.
Well, yeah, exactly. Daniel's at 96.
Daniel's going to keep making roster moves.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of the bottom, Clayton, you are correct. You have, outside of Patrick, you have made the least at 15.
I believe that.
I'm
But-
probably in the 30s or 40s.
Just behind you is Matt, who's made 16.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I got to make at least one more this week because I think Aaron Jones isn't going to be out, which means I got to drop one of my trash can running backs that I picked up. So I'll give you a little extra space. Shout out to us, though.
Yeah.
I made a couple trades, though.
You made 2 trades and 14 free agent signings. Clayton's made 1 trade and 14 free agent signings.
Yeah,
but let's-
Isaac's the only trade I made this entire year.
Let's not forget that 2 of my 16 moves were picking up Puka Nacua and Tutu Atwell the first week. And really just set my season aflame. I appreciate those guys.
Yes.
Yeah, both Puka Nacua and Kyron Williams went undrafted. which is mind-boggling with the seasons they've had.
Yeah. Shout out to Daniel for getting Kyron Williams.
But yeah, I mean the playoffs are pretty much set. I mean, seeding is still working its way out, but for the first time ever, I will finish below Isaac in fantasy football. That does include the time I took over his mom's team halfway through the year and still beat him.
His mom's team, aka Isaac's second team.
Yeah, the team who took all the players from and still lost to me with. But Bechtel, Peyton, Patrick, and I will be
Trash.
The toilet bowl. But what's really interesting is I play Patrick this week, and Bechtel plays Peyton. And if Bechtel and I both win, the seeds remain the same. So we'll just play the seeds would flip. But if Peyton wins, the matchups would just carry over into the next week. So if Peyton and I win the matchup, we just play the same people twice in a row.
So the question is, does the punishment go to the person who wins the toilet bowl, or does it go to the person with the worst regular season record?
I thought it was whoever won the toilet bowl.
It's technically the toilet bowl, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think it'll be the same person.
I'm in on that.
It'll be the same person.
We just need to get Patrick to lock in for 1 week or 2 weeks.
That Brady, it's gonna be so funny if you end up losing the toilet bowl. You will never live that down.
Imagine.
Bro, I might bench Austin Eckler, then I'll just win.
Who do you have as better? Shut up.
Apparently Brees Hall. I don't even know anymore.
Well, yeah, Brees Hall.
Jonathan Taylor.
Hey, you can go jump through the window.
Yeah, I hear Tank Dell's available.
That's true. League winner
Hey.
Tank Dell's out there.
Rib Bozo.
Hey, you can have
Not
Christian
Bozo.
Kirk,
Rick
actually.
Homie.
Who, me?
No, Isaac. I mean, you can have Christian Kirk, too.
Yeah, I don't need him.
Yeah, I wouldn't take him right now. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
All that matters is
Poor
that
Brian.
I'm riding on the shoulders of Money Mayfield to get her done this week. So
Who do they play, Clayton?
they play Atlanta, so he could do it. Their secondary is not very good.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
Oh, really? I'm going to read my week 1 roster.
Hold on. Shout out to Mike Evans for setting the record for most consecutive 1,000-yard season or extending the
I was
record.
just going to bring that up.
Whatever it was. Yeah. Every single year he's been in the league, he's had 1,000 yards.
It's about as consistent as they come.
All 10 of them.
Okay, you can go for it now.
Okay.
You have 6 minutes to figure this out.
Okay. Here's my week run fantasy roster.
Wow, nailed that one.
And,
Word to hard.
Justin Herbert, Jameer Gibbs, James Conner, DK Metcalf, Michael Pittman Jr., Grant Everett, Romeo Dobbs. Gerald Everett, yeah. Romeo Dobbs, Khalil Herbert, Young Kai-Hu, and Baltimore defense.
Young Caillou?
Young.
The Canadian bald kid?
Honestly, your starting roster would have been even good now.
Alvin
Yeah.
Kamara,
Same for me.
Jeff Wilson Jr., Evan Hall, Adam Thielen, Juju, Tank Dell, Travis Kelce.
Yeah, your team would still be good, even if you hadn't made 100 roster moves.
So I'm kind of also in a similar spot, provided week 1 Austin Eckler had continued, because I would have had Dak, who's been absolutely on fire recently.
Yep.
Eckler,
Boo.
Javonte Williams, and Ramondre were my other 2 starting running backs. But I also had Achane before he was good. Because I cut him because he got hurt.
Imagine.
Yeah. And then Olave, who was good now because Michael Thomas finally died.
It's hurt.
I mean, Amari Cooper's basically dead, but I mean, he was still solid. George Kittle actually been used. And Mike Evans. And the Seahawks defense. So,
That
yeah.
one kind of know.
Yeah, they kind of lost me the first week.
And then
Really
my
terrible.
roster now: Justin Herbert, Isaac Pacheco, Josh Jacobs, C.D. Lamb, Justin Jefferson, Travis Kelce, Calvin Ridley, Tua Hubbard, Dustin Hopkins, Detroit's defense: Joe Flacco, Miles Sanders, Jonathan Taylor, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Rico Dowling,
Dowdle.
thank you, Jameson Williams, and Pat Fryermuth, with Aaron Rodgers and Josh Palmer.
Yeah, I don't even know why you picked up CEH. You literally have no use for him.
Well, that's just the safe
if he
option
has
for
him-
Pacheco.
No one else
Yeah,
can.
And Pacheco is questionable with
He's
his
gonna
shoulder
play.
contusion. He'll probably
He
play.
It don't matter. He gonna
He'll probably play, but just be safe. I
He-
have.
He's Isaiah Stewart's long lost brother. He'll be fine.
I think that the only change starter from day one for me is moving DK in for shoot. Why am I drawing a blank? Keenan Allen. Yeah. And Baker's starting now, I guess, because Trevor Lawrence is hurt. But right now it's Baker, McCaffrey, Etienne, DeAndre Hopkins, DK, David Njoku, AJ Dillon, Jalen Waddle, Justin Tucker, the Browns defense, and then Trevor Lawrence, Fat Lenny, Samaj P. Ryan, Michael Gallup, Rondale Moore, Kadarius Toney, and Jason Sanders.
All
The
right,
fact that you still waste a roster spot on Fat Lenny is crazy.
That was the first one.
Who's not even on a team.
Worth it.
If you say so.
He's there for the locker room.
He's the locker room guy.
I mean, the locker room is working. I mean, he started AJ Dillon, I think, every single week, and he is a top 4 seed in the playoffs.
Hey, man, my team's been mid ever since I got rid of JSN. I told Carson that was the heart and soul of my team, and I wouldn't trade him. But I had to include him in a deal.
For Tony P.
He was for Fergie.
Brady, I don't even need him to play. He's in a locker room guy on my fantasy team, too.
Pat Lenny, yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I said.
That's what we're talking about.
I thought you were saying that the Bills just picked him up for that. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. But...
No, the Bills picked him up to hold Latavius Murray's water bottle.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Guys got anything else about football? Nailed that one. Shout out to CJ Stroud. Got Rookie of the Month and Player of the Month.
Him.
The Browns need to win at least 3 out of their last 5 games to make the playoffs. It's doable, but they got to start winning. And with all the injury circumstances, it's going to be hard.
Oh,
that's pretty much all I got.
And Tyreek Hill needs 519 yards in 5 games or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, against a bunch of super mid teams.
Yeah, he's got to face the Jets, which will be a tough one, and the Ravens, right? In Baltimore, that'll be kind of tough.
Those are 2 tough ones.
Those are 2 good defenses, but other than that, he has
the Titans,
which
Atlanta and Washington or something weird like that.
Washington's in there. No, they played Washington last week.
But yeah, he should get it. Bet the over on Tyreek for the next 5 weeks. You should be fine. Shout out to Leo for drafting him.
Yeah.
Top 2 fantasy player of the year. Him and CMC.
Yeah, that was my biggest fold. Literally every single mock draft I did, I drafted Tyreek, and I
still picked Austin Eckler.
Then I overthought it. Yeah, took Eckler.
Idiot. All right, we'll be back after this break. Talk a little NBA and pop on with our day. So as you know, we are Hot Take Sports. So we enjoy sports in general. Brady, what was your favorite sporting event you've ever been to?
I would have to say probably the playoff game between the Guardians and the Yankees at the end of last season in the playoffs.
Oh, good one. Isaac?
Browns Bills.
Leo?
Yeah, my favorite one was this Crew home opener this year, being front row, witnessing the magic of Lucas Zelleran.
Oh, yeah. Great time with the boys. Clayton?
One of my personal favorites from the last year was my dad and I went to Milwaukee to watch the Dodgers play the Brewers. Got a new stadium off the list, sat first row right field. Sweet.
Nice. Home run ball?
Over me. I watched Freddie Freeman hit one directly over my head.
Dang.
So and close. Mookie Betts played catch right next to me, so that was kind of cool.
That's sweet.
Got on
That's
ESPN.
Right, on ESPN.
That is true.
We, as a group, went to a Timberwolves Cavaliers game in Cleveland earlier this year, so that was super fun. And you know what every single one of those events has in common?
What would that be, Matt?
We used code HTS at SeatGeek to get $20 off our purchase.
Exactly. There's nothing better than saving money and supporting your favorite content creators, being Hot Take Sports. Make sure to use code HTS next time you check out at SeatGeek. Tickets not only for sporting events, but concerts, comedy shows, really anything that requires tickets. Summer is coming. All of your favorite events are coming up this summer, so make sure to use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase.
And we are back.
We are.
You said that was a really good time to tell us something absolutely out of pocket.
Of course you were. So anyways, raise your hand if you have the best team in basketball right now.
I had more.
Oh, that's me. But
we didn't ask. Anyway, back to the NFL.
Best
cool.
team in
Don't worry.
basketball. Let's go. What?
So can we talk
This
about?
better be useful.
Can we talk about the fact that the 2 leading passers in the NFL are both first-year starters? CJ Stroud and Sam Howell.
We can.
That is wildly impressive. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's because half the league has lost their quarterbacks.
How's the Timberwolves doing, Matt?
All right. Well,
No, I've been on this conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, literally half the league has lost their quarterbacks.
3 out of the 4 teams in our division week 1 starter are down right now.
That's true because Kenny Pickett just got hurt.
Kenny Pickett's done now.
I saw somebody posted up their parlay on Twitter. They did a 6-leg, 4,000-yard passer parlay. It was Watson,
Out,
Rodgers,
out,
Burrow,
out.
Out
T-Law, who's not
out now.
yet.
No.
In and out.
Wait.
But
High ankle sprain, he's pretty much out. Oh,
you can do it.
somebody else who
All right, you
I'll
can do
remember
it.
eventually, and then it's Jared Goff. Oh no, it was Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins was the other one,
Out.
and then it was Jared Goff, and
Who cares?
they posted the screenshot and said, "I am greatly fearing for Jared Goff's safety right now."
Just,
It's all his fault. But that doesn't even include Daniel Jones and you guys were supposed to help me. You guys know football. I don't know who else has been hurt.
Mac Jones. He's
Mac
not
Jones
hurt.
is
He's just
He's
terrible.
bad.
He's not
Mac
hurt.
Jones is hurting my brain.
Hurting everyone's eyes every time they have to watch him play.
Yeah.
Smile.
That's just my team as a whole right now.
No, I've heard your defense is pretty good. You guys
Yeah.
have the best defense over the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, we're the
Or-
first team since the 1930s to allow 10 or less points in 3 consecutive games and lose all 3 of them.
That takes skill.
Sounds like a quarterback issue.
No, it's an offense issue as a whole. The quarterback doesn't help, but it's the entirety of the offense.
And again, I say having weapons cannot keep you from your quarterback throwing the ball 40 yards horizontally.
Again, it's the entire offense. Now that Ramondre Stevenson's down, it's even worse.
All right. Your team sucks. Shout out
Ezekiel
to
carry season.
the Bengal. Sure. The Bengals quarterback, Jake Browning,
Yeah.
Yes.
Jake
nailed it.
Browning.
Threw for over 300 yards. Has the most passing yards by a Bengals quarterback this year. And they threw a pick in that game, and it wasn't him.
That was so funny, dude. He threw it right to him.
Oh, yeah. Square in the eyes.
You could
That was
do
T.
well
Higgins,
to
right?
throw it right to the defender and then make the defender fumble and get the first down.
I suppose, except for the guy he was throwing to, it looked like Mac Jones throwing because it was 40 yards horizontally.
That's fair.
Well, that's because it was supposed to be a trick play, and it was Tyler Boyd.
You would think they would have learned from the first trick play that was a pass for -8 yards.
What is it with the
Yes.
NFL and trick plays this year?
Yes.
I
That's
mean-
why they were in the championship.
I mean, they did end up winning.
conference championship game. They did end up winning. I don't know how, but they did.
Because Jamar Chase was moving.
I don't know if you guys saw, but Josh Allen now has 2 career picks. Defensive Josh Allen. He has picked Josh Allen, so he's picked his counterpart, his name twin, and he's picked a wide receiver. Kind of an interesting duo.
All right. So,
Now we can go to basketball.
one more thing.
Oh my!
So, Matt and I
This
are
better be useful.
Matt and
hate
I
this
have talked about this a couple of times.
The Wolves are almost on. Brady, hurry
I'm
up!
sorry. The over-under line for Patriots Steelers tomorrow night is 30.5.
That's the lowest it's ever been, right?
Under.
I'm assuming we would all take the under. But just
Smash
how
the under.
many points do you think will be scored tomorrow?
Again,
Clayton,
I
we'll
say
start with you.
tomorrow's going to be a 35-32 banger. There's either going to be 9 points scored or 60.
Hey, Matt.
I'm gonna go with 10-16.
10
the
16.
final.
So
With
just
the
on-
Patriots winning because I need them to win. So Brady, you do have a
16
backer
points?
tomorrow. I am in your
It's really
corner.
funny because I want them to lose dramatically.
Well, I'm going to be cheering for your team harder than you tomorrow.
I
So
love the parody of this friend group that the one time Brady's like, just give up Tank. We're all like, yeah, go Patriots. Finally. Not that I have any pull. I just like seeing your team suffer.
If we had played the Patriots if we had played the Steelers like week 3, I would be all for winning. But it's week 14, and I want to lose.
this
Jimmy
is the one
Marv.
year that I really wish the
Patriots
Browns
are
would play the
going to
Patriots.
score 3
5.
points.
Final score 5-2. Both teams get
And the
safety.
Steelers are going to score a whole 2 points. 3-2 game.
Yeah, you can leave.
Please,
They're gonna get a pick 2. The final score is gonna be 6-2.
Nah, hear me out.
origami, baby.
Patriots are going to score 7 points. There's going to be 2 safeties and a field goal.
Yeah, it's actually all defensive points. The
No,
defense
our
is going to get
kicker
a
sucks,
pick.
too.
They're going to fall down at the 1 yard line. Ezekiel is going to fail to punch it in twice. Then they're going to try to do a tush push and get even further back.
Yeah, we tried to do a tush push with Bailey Zappi against the Chargers, and it did not work. Not even remotely.
Got to take notes.
Yeah, as in don't do it.
Yeah, unless you're an Eagle.
I think we should just take all of our notes and light them all on fire because
Just on the offensive end.
yeah, our defense looks great.
At least you have that
Yeah,
smile.
it just makes the losses more painful, honestly.
No, yeah, at least
Cry
you-
about it. My
there.
team went 1-31 over 2 years. You'll live.
Yeah,
Yeah, they didn't have either side.
Yeah, facts.
I hear the same 3 statements every week. Oh, well, I'm a Browns fan. You haven't had it that bad. Or, oh, I was a Lions fan. You haven't had it that bad. Yeah, I get it already. You've told it to me the last 18 weeks in a row. I don't care anymore.
What? Clearly you do care because you keep bringing it up.
Nah.
Yes.
You be playing it on repeat. Got time for something new.
That's because you've been complaining on repeat the entire season.
Oh, I can't
Yes.
say. I don't have anything good to say. What do you want me to say? Yeah,
If you don't have
advanced
anything nice
one-
to say, don't say anything at all.
we advanced
And if you
one
don't want to get
started
bullied,
offense.
don't complain about your football team that has 6 Super Bowl rings being bad for the first time in your life.
Get
Well
better. I
said.
guess. I don't know.
You get better. You're the one that's 2-11.
It's 2-10. Thank you.
Whatever.
How's the Timberwolves?
Oh, are we going to basketball now?
Yes.
The
Isaac
best
started
team in the
football.
league, baby. And Anthony Edwards is back tonight, and I'm very excited. And we just play the Spurs on ESPN. We added an actually televised game since we didn't make the quarterfinals for the in-season tournament, which we should also talk about because the games were immaculate. And I'm very sad
Really?
I was studying for finals for most of them and didn't get to watch that much. But yeah, they were insane. Tyrese Halliburton led it off, had his first primetime game for the Pacers. Technically, he had one in his short stint with the Kings, and got his first career triple-double because he is amazing. I really want to watch him play. Clayton, I'm so jealous that you got to watch Tyrese play.
Well, yeah, dude. He had a good game that night too. It
Yeah.
was fun. Him and Buddy Hield carried their team pretty much.
And they're even
Cavs
better
were
now.
down a little bit that night, but happens.
But yeah, they beat the Bucks. And then the Knicks beat. No, the Knicks lost.
The next loss to the Bucks.
The Knicks lost to the Bucks.
Yeah.
Pacers beat
Celtics.
76ers?
Celtics. That's what it
nailed
was. I knew it was a green team. I was like, what am I missing here?
They were talking about how they hadn't allowed 8 or more assists to a single player all year.
That's right.
Tigers cooked them.
Yep. And then the Lakers scraped away with a win against the Suns. Don't tell Leo, with some questionable calls at the end.
LeBron's winning the whole thing.
Well, yeah, it's rigged.
He's going to. So yeah, that was a heck of a game too. I missed a parlay on that game. Actually, both the games yesterday. What was the other game? The other game yesterday was Knicks Bucks. The first game was, or the first day, second game was Pelicans
Against Kings.
Kings. Yes, and the Pelicans won, which
Yeah.
surprised me.
Yeah, Zion was bad.
But yeah, I had a parlay for the Knicks Bucks game that missed by one Giannis rebound.
Ooh, tough.
First time he hasn't had at least 9 rebounds since the middle of November. That was sad. And then I missed a one for the Suns Lakers game by 2 Devin Booker points, and he shot like 6 of 16 from the field or something like that.
I
That's
missed
because
my,
he's bad.
I missed my
Alright,
parlay last night because
okay.
Jalen Brunson didn't make a single 3-point shot the entire night.
Dang, he didn't make a single one.
Nope, 0 for 5.
Sheesh. That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
he just stopped shooting them.
And they got clocked. They ended up losing the game by like 25 or something like that.
I know. It's why I figured Jalen Brunson would take some hero ball threes trying to save them, but
Nope. So they got blown out. But that was the only bad game of the quarterfinals, I guess, technically.
And the semis are next week.
Semis are next. No, they're on Saturday.
Oh, they're on Saturday.
They're on Saturday in Vegas, baby. So hopefully I'll get to catch bits and pieces of those games, but I will be very busy that day watching the crew and celebrating the crew. And then wasting my time at a Bowling Green hockey game. But after that, celebrating the crew.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm so excited, Clayton Kitchener.
Yeah, that'll teach you.
It won't teach me anything. It'll just
Yeah,
teach
it
me
will.
that I'm glad I didn't go to your school.
Whatever.
You guys' sports are literally worse than ours.
That's just not true. You guys didn't make a bowl game. Yeah, get wrecked, nerd.
Me too.
Yeah, y'all didn't make a bowl
That's
game.
That's not how it works.
No matter how bad BG sports are, they're still not the worst on the record.
That's
These
true. It could
sports
be.
aren't even that bad. Most of our teams right now, except for hockey, are good.
Your football
Men's
team's
basketball turned it around. Women's basketball
Hey.
just played Iowa this week.
Bowling Green,
In
good. Yeah, that's
Iowa.
crazy.
Bowling Green football team has a quarterback that foregoed the NFL draft so we can win them a MAC championship.
Hey guys,
All right,
I'm
Matt.
foregoing the NFL draft this year too, just so you know. I'll be back for
that's
my
good for
COVID
ya.
year. Don't worry.
No, I heard you were
Hockey
wrong.
might be
I heard
the
you
only
wrong.
sport that had a losing record.
What?
Hockey might be the only sport on campus that has a losing record.
Actually, you'll take that. That's kind of a W.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. Men's and
We
women's
have
soccer
really
are
good
usually
track and
good. Our
swimming.
volleyball team made the conference championship.
In golf.
Women's golf.
Yeah.
Our men's golf is decent. Our women's golf is really good. But none of them can win anyways, because they're all in trouble.
Our esports
The
team is still the
NCAA.
best team.
Yeah, that'll teach you.
So our esports team is still the only team we have right now. Both of our basketball teams are kind of fell off, and it makes me sad.
What a loser college game. Don't worry,
I was
guys.
gonna say you can't
Esports
fall
are
off
free.
as a D3 college. You fell off by going to a D3 college.
There's
True.
No, our at least our women's basketball team for my entire time at Bluffton has been really good, but this year they're just not. It's bad. Makes me sad because Bluffton basketball is the one sport I've actually enjoyed while being there, and it's nothing. No,
They're bad. But yeah, I'm very happy with NBA right now. My team is actually really good. I'm so annoyed though because the Athletic just put out their latest team tier rankings, and they have the Timberwolves up as contenders. Like we were in the top tier, and I'm like, please stop putting expectations on our team because we're bound to fall off eventually.
You'll be fine.
Something's gonna
You don't have
happen.
a choice.
Have expectations.
I know, but we're gonna fall off eventually. No way Rudy Gobert plays like this the whole season, right?
Hey.
He had 26 points the other night. I'm like,
You
what?
you have to remember, my team did luck their way to the 1 seed just a couple years ago with Rudy Gobert. It's possible.
That's true. You guys shot 50% from three the entire season. But yeah, we had a game that we won. We had 7'1" Rudy Gobert scored 26, 6'10" Cat scored 28, and 6'9" Naz Reid scored 23. And those might have been. I think we had one other person score double digits, but the three of them all had 20 bombs. So it was like, all right, cool. However, we want to win.
We have Omer Yurtseven and Kelly Olynyk. That's what we have.
No, you guys have Keontae, who's a dog.
I was being sarcastic. Yeah, Keontae is absolutely a dog.
He's fun to watch. He looks like a child, though. It's kind of funny.
And Agbaji
Shout out to
looks
like a grown man.
he looks
Dude's
super muscular.
jacked. Built like an action figure, as people would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got anything on the cat? He just goes, yeah.
Bickerstaff needs to go.
Oh, they've jumped off the bandwagon
Pause.
already.
Wasn't he just a finalist for coach of the month?
20 games into the season. It's not going Isaac's way, and he's jumped off the wagon.
He either needs to change the offense
man.
back to what he did last
Well,
year,
yeah, both his
or
football
he
teams are
needs to go.
What are they even doing that differently?
They changed the whole offensive scheme this year.
good. AKA their entire team was injured for the first 10 games. So now they're trying too hard to get back.
We almost lost to the Pacers.
And you did lose to the
Pacers are good.
Blazers.
Yeah.
Pacers are good.
Pacers are good. The Blazers
Losing to
are
the Blazers.
Sorry.
We lost.
The
We lost.
Pistons.
That's
Hang
a
on.
good-
I want to talk
yeah,
about that Blazers game really quick. The Cavs were up by 22 points in that game, and then
Uh-huh.
pissed the lead away in the third quarter.
Oh,
So I
know
will
Blazers.
say that's probably on JB. You got to score points.
At least
Like we
partially.
just got outplayed. It's that simple. We're 11-9. It's not time to hit the panic button, but JB's seat I think is warming up for sure.
The burner has turned on. I will say that. It's not time to fire him yet. There's
No,
plenty
No,
of
we
season
can't panic 20 games in. That just can't happen. But it could be better. I'm a little disappointed in JB that he hasn't figured it out yet because we have the talent. We just got to figure out how to best utilize it. And they're healthy now, finally. So
Yeah, but I need
I'd say
Donovan
give
to
it another-
remember to shoot.
I'd say give him another 10 games, see if he can figure it out. Starts tonight. We're playing the Magic tonight. So
Magic are
Magic have been good.
dogs.
Magic have been good. I saw an article. I believe they were the most surprising team in the NBA this year.
agree.
I would agree with that. Them and the
Yeah.
Timberwolves probably.
And Thunder.
Yeah.
I
The only
expected
other
Thunder to
thing
be
is
good.
we handed the Pistons their 17th straight loss. So
Okay.
that was kind of funny.
I was gonna go there too. So they didn't win a game all of November. It's now December 6th. They still haven't won again. They have what, 2 in? They're 2 in.
Yeah,
Two
2
and
and like 18.
Anyways, here's their schedule. They're playing the Grizzlies right now. They play Grizzlies, Magic, Pacers, Sixers twice, Bucks, Hawks, Jazz, Nets twice, and Celtics and Raptors to round out the year.
Wow.
Are they gonna win again in 2023?
Yeah.
Realistically, Brady, this is not knocking you, but the only team I see them beating is the Jazz.
That's why I'm saying it. We'll find a way to lose that game.
Yeah, I mean they could. It's either the Grizzlies right now and they're tied 29-29,
Yeah.
or they beat the Jazz, or maybe they get lucky one of the 2 games they have against the Nets when they play a home and home around Christmas. Like,
That would have to be it.
I mean,
Normally, I'm completely okay with dunking on any of your guys' teams, but like Brady, out of that bunch, the Jazz are the only one where I really see them even being competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, the
But
Grizzlies are 5-14 though, so they could definitely beat them tonight. But
Keontae George can
end of the
look like a
first,
miracle.
it's 31-29 Grizzlies. So we'll see.
I saw our former HTS interviewee, Brody Hickle, is at the game, and he posted on a story and said, "Streak stops tonight." And I instantly thought, no, it's not.
Yeah, no, it ain't.
No, it ain't.
Keep telling yourself that, but
Yeah. I watched my team go 1-31. It doesn't get better.
yeah, but I mean, their schedule's rough, man.
The East is just good, dude. Like there's
Yeah.
there's
The
really not
West-
that much to say. They're playing all of the top teams in the East, except for like the Nets. And even then the Nets haven't been terrible, right?
They're 10-9. They're about the same as the Cavs.
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
average. They're about where the
I bet
Cavs
the
are.
Nets get in the playoffs.
The wild part is that they lost to the Wizards by like 20 at home. I mean, that's the painful part. Both teams were 2-14 or something like that. At the time, what was the final score of that game? 126-107 Wizards at home.
Wow.
Like, how do you get blown out
Wow.
by the other worst team in the league?
That
After
can't
their
happen.
best player, Kyle Kuzma, yes, not Jordan Poole, said, "We can't even guard a stop sign." And then they came out and dominated them.
I still forget that Bradley Beal isn't there because that trade happened when I was in Alabama.
Yeah. Well, no, he just
So-
sits on the bench for the Suns and watches the game. He's basically a cheerleader right now.
Well,
I think
yeah,
he's played 1 game, 2 games maybe.
has he been hurt or are they just not playing him?
He's been hurt.
I don't know.
Back issue, maybe?
I saw that PJ Walker has been getting DNPs for the Clippers too.
Yeah.
And the Browns.
PJ Tucker.
Yeah, PJ Tucker. Yeah.
Did I say PJ Walker?
You
Yeah.
did.
Whoops.
Uh,
well,
PJ
other
Walker. Who's PJ
the only
Walker?
other PJ in sports. How about that?
Quick
Yeah.
note on the Cavs. At the end of the first, they're up 37-20. Donovan Mitchell has 15 points and is 6 of 7 from the field with 3 threes.
Good thing I've always believed in him.
Hate you.
I literally less than 2 minutes ago said that he needs to fix this crap.
I lied. Bradley Beal has played 3 games this season,
Nice.
and he may return next week with quotes around that,
He done.
Is that a pod?
Got the Ben Simmons syndrome.
basically. He did have 24 points when he played against the Lakers, though. So shout out to him. But I
I
think
will say
Devin Booker
overall-
didn't play that game.
I'm fine with where the Cavs are, but
Yeah.
we got to start winning games. We're
There's a
healthy
lot
now.
of-
There's no excuses. We got to start winning games.
The Cavs' job is to be a top 6 seed. That's all that
Yes.
really matters right now. So
We
get
just
there.
got to get
see what
back there.
happens.
We're not playing bad. Our division is really good. We got the Bucks in there.
Aren't the Bulls in your division?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's the bottom.
Everybody else is good. Well, no, because
Yes.
the Pistons suck too.
So our division, the bottom 2 teams are really bad, but the top 3 are good. Us, the Pacers, and the Bucks. So
Yeah, and 2 out of 3 can't guard anyone.
yeah, well,
Bucks defense has been awful without Drew Holiday. Been rough.
that'll happen when you trade away your not even arguably arguably your best defensive player, but for sure your best defensive guard. So
yeah, their best defense player, arguably best defender in the league, perimeter wise, of course.
Yeah.
Was that all for the NBA?
Actually, the Timberwolves have the best defender in the league.
Karl Anthony Towns.
The Gobbler himself. He is second in the league in defensive rating.
No.
Cat?
Rudy Gobert.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said Rudy was second.
No, Cat's second.
Oh,
That's
We also, shout out to the boys, we also have the only 2 people in the league shooting 50, 40, 90 right now. And it's Cat and Nas Reed.
I was just about to say, one not.
My boy.
Is not Reed playing the 3 for you guys a little?
He did a little in the Hornets game. They
Okay.
played a little bit of the 3 big man lineup.
No.
It was bad. It was.
Okay.
It
I figured they would experiment with it.
Yeah.
Just because Nas can shoot.
He can shoot it. He
Nas
can't
can do it
guard
global
a
play
3, that's for sure.
Matt, I think you guys
Fair
might
enough.
have the best division in the NBA.
Well, it's a lot. It's us, the Blazers, the Nuggets, the Jazz, and
And the Thunder.
So at least 3 out of the 5. Yeah, we're basically in the same boat as you guys. 2 of them suck, and the other 3 are pretty good. We just haven't had better records than you guys.
The Thunder, Wolves, and Nuggets are Thunder 1 or Wolves 1, Thunder 2, Nuggets 3 in the West.
Yeah.
So
Dude.
They've got like 12, 13 anchoring it down.
then the Pacific is the Lakers, Kings, Suns, Clippers, and Warriors. The worst team in that division is the Warriors, who are 9 and 11, and they have 4, 5, 7, and 9.
So they're just the most mid division in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're not
probably.
the Southwest.
Yeah, the Southwest is bad, man. It's the Mavs, Pelicans, Rockets, Grizzlies, and Spurs. Mavs
Yep.
are 6th; they're the highest. Pelicans are 8th. Rockets are 10th, and then that's it.
The
Yeah,
Spurs are on almost as long a
Yeah.
losing streak as the Pistons.
Those are 14 and 15.
shouldn't have picked Victor, man. Shouldn't have picked Victor.
Yep, that's the reason, because Scoot's really lighting it up out there in Portland.
Well, he's not even with them, right? He's in the G League now, right?
No, Scoot
No.
Henderson's still up. He's still starting for them.
Oh, I thought that he went down to the G League for some
I don't
reason.
think so.
He's just coming off the bench.
Is he?
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't playing.
Yeah,
great.
they
It takes
started,
a while to adjust, though.
they flipped him and Shaden Sharp because Shaden Sharp was started off the bench, and Sharp's been really good in the lineup.
Sharp's been good. Sharp's a dog. Dude's got bounce.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's basically a podcast. Unless you guys get anything else. You always have something else.
Ohio State,
What about him?
Oh yeah, we
Kyle
gotta talk about that.
McCord, Chip Traynor,
Oh.
Julian Fleming, and almost our entire defense has entered the transfer portal. So there's that.
Our defense?
Yeah, like half of our starting defense is in the transfer portal now.
Well,
That's wild.
here's what I have to say about the Kyle McCord situation. I would like to think
Good.
that us as the fans caused this. It makes me happy. Don't be such a loser, Kyle
Dang.
McCord.
So
You
Couldn't
moron.
take the heat.
I'll take full responsibility. I'm happy that he's in the transfer portal. Why?
So-
Because he's a loser. That is why.
What-
So
from everything I've seen, McCord and Ryan Day had to sit down, and Day basically told him that he was going after a transfer portal QB, but he wanted McCord to stay and fight for the starting spot.
And
And
bro
McCord
said, I know
no.
I'm out.
Fine.
I know I'm a lose.
yeah,
I
That's 'cause
guess
he's a
he also
loser.
has like a super overly aggressive dad, kind of like LeVar Ball. I was reading that. I guess his dad played quarterback at Rutgers of all places.
I hate you.
What did he do?
I should open up his streets.
I didn't send it to Brady.
Clay, do you have a streak with Isaac?
no, what'd it say?
Ah, dang, I'll send you the pic.
Yeah, send it to not Brady. Yeah.
Can I at least see it?
Oh, that's a classic. Brady, that's going up for your birthday.
God. I didn't. How bad is it?
It's just dumb. It's so funny.
Can I at least see it?
No.
So yeah, Ohio State's always going to get more recruits though. They'll be fine. We're going to have a brand new team next year. We'll be top 10, probably lose to Michigan, get a solid bowl game around New Year's, and call it a year.
It's true. We are in the Cotton Bowl this year playing Mizzou.
I'm
with a redshirt freshman at QB.
Yeah, because Brown's hurt, right?
I think Brown's healthy.
Oh, is he healthy now? I knew he was hurt at
I
some
think
point.
they just went to the 5-star recruit, redshirt freshman.
Might as well.
I don't remember what his name is. Minehurst or something?
Something like that, I think.
You know what's going to be really
My
funny
mind
is when
hurts
that guy goes on to have like a wildly successful NFL career, we'll be able to reflect on this moment like, yeah, man, I don't even know this guy's name.
No, I guess we're getting some true freshman next year named Air Noland. If your name is Air and you're a garbage quarterback, just change your name.
If your name is Air in general, I will fight you outside. Get a new name, you loser.
Wow.
Well, good news, Clayton. In the fall, he'll be within driving distance of you. So,
What do you mean you? Us. You're coming with me.
No, I'm
Okay.
out on that fight.
I'm also out.
I ain't fighting no D1 quarterback.
Matt, you don't have to come, but Brady, I will duct tape you and throw you in my trunk and you can come.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be there to watch.
It's gonna be really
All right,
unfortunate.
Isaac, you can help me.
Yeah, you would stand in the corner and watch, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Okay, this has been Hot Takes.
Hey, I do the outro.
Okay, do the outro.
This has been Hot Take Sports episode number 117. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Give us your best hot take to be featured on our show. Make sure to use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off your first purchase. We are fully into NBA basketball, college basketball, and the NFL playoffs are right around the corner. So get those tickets at SeatGeek, code HTS. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you all next time.